Sunday Night Baseball on the show as we join you from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight we wrap up this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Detroit, second baseman, number 3.
Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now.
1-2, here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Naquin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. H, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 3-0 now. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the. Michael Fulmer gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Francisco Lindor.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 24 home runs for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Right side and right into the shift. Kinsler's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Chris Colabello. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Check the swing there and pops this one up. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Indians. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Nick Castellanos now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Avisaíl Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Avisail Garcia sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
This guy's really making a nice adjustment, Matt. Look, that's the same pitch he threw 0-1, and he chased it. And right there, 0-2, he laid off it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Jake Marisnick. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strike.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Indians 2 and the Tigers nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center, the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Looped out toward 3rd. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at 3rd for the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 34.
At the plate, James McCann. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 0 for 8. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting 9th.
Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Jones. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards 2nd. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tyler Naquin will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. To first, Jones right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now another 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Chris Colabello. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that misses 1-1. One offering on its way to Kinsler. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Out of play. One now to Iglesias. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Naquin's on his horse. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Right fielder, J.D.
At
Martinez.
the plate, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Ramirez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Okay.
And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is going to be a foul ball.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brett Nicholas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first. A double play.
Now batting.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Count. Here it comes. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin
First
Upton.
pitch on its way to Upton. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A 1-1 now to Upton. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Nick Castellanos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something started eventually, and not bad time to start.
Tyler Collins.
Stepping in now, Tyler Collins, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground, but it happened to find a hole.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. This is a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, James McCann. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Here's the 1-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You've got to come after him, make a swing of bat.
Just got a piece up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready now, Jacoby Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch, And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. On the ground softly towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. Couple of walks for him thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the move is Upton. 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded to first. Colabello takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jackson looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. They'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Mark Lowe takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 21, Mark Lowe.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Iglesias now at short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
To give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A 1-1 now to Upton. Way out in front. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick.
Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Collins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Now the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Kyle Ryan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kyle Ryan.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now a flare out toward right center. Martinez over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Ready once again, Austin Jackson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number
well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Jones. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Tyler Naquin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now a pitch on the way. Nope. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. This ball's hit in the air, down and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch Got himself ahead in the count now.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We played 8 full. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Now, that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with Show Track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will wind up a sac fly and an RBI as the shutout goes by the boards here in the ninth.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Cody Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's Justin Upton now. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, 1 for 5. First pitch on its way to Upton. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Indians, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Corey Kluber earned his 9th win of the year as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field.